So I say grand rising, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, we give thanks. We could wake up in a coma. We could wake up dead. We are alive, whether rich or poor. You must say thank you for that. You don't have to go and say a 5 minutes prayer, but just basic acknowledgement for the gift of life, the breath of life. Simple advice. So yesterday, guys, you saw I got a yellow card from senior football referee, Mr. Carly John Baptist, Nature Isle News. And I also got calls from former police officers who said that Carly is right. But the issue was not whether Carly was right or not. I like to put things in context. And we all heard from the police during the last quarter of 2025, where they were clear, effective December 26 Boxing Day. Whatever no parking you would have enjoyed, that would be a thing of the past, and you will have to resubmit your application for consideration. I understand that. And I know people who have submitted their application. But there seems to have been a disconnection, because have applications been approved, denied, because persons continue with their similar arrangements. If I look down at FedEx area, I'm seeing for loading and offloading, police authorized for loading and offloading. So you have those arrangements where businesses would apply for permit to have the front of their business place free, so that their customers can come, get their goods loaded on, and move out. And that system was not meant for any form of abuse and whatnot. So my thing is, where are the police with that? Because we still see people setting up with their tents. We still see people putting 2x4 in the road. To me, that's not something that should have been rushed. That's something where, okay, you identify the people who have this parking or this no parking permit. After you identify them, you visit them, you give them a letter, you let them know what time it is, and you move on to the next stages. By such and such a time, your application should be in, failing which you will no longer be able to enjoy that no parking. Because what we do not want, and I've heard people say that they will just go and park in front of a person business place because the police say no parking is a thing of the past. And that can lead to confrontation, and that's not what we want. And that is the point I was trying to make. Because there don't seem to have been a flow. Okay, discontinuation of this, next stages, persons continue with business as usual. And I'm not saying it is right. I'm saying if we decide, okay, this is how we're going to deal with this no parking, you probably have to pay a fee now. When I asked, some person said people were not paying a fee, police would just give you this rights to have no parking in front of your place. If there is not a charge, or there wasn't a charge, I think that is a grave error, because that's a privilege. That is allowing your business to get additional support. Because sometimes if a customer cannot get a parking and circulating, you may lose that business, they may go somewhere else. So if you have that privilege there, then if there wasn't a charge, there should be a charge. I'm in no position to determine what the charge should be. However, the charge shouldn't go from here to right over there. Understanding the economy that we operate within. So, the police will guide further, and I know one of them or two of them might call me and tell me, okay, well, the applications are coming in, we are reviewing. But what happened in the meantime? We do not want a situation where there is no form of confrontation, especially with the people who had these authorized police, no parking at their business place. The people with the plywood, the people with the tire, the people with the flower pot. I mean, come on, you so pass there and take that off. That's what I said. But the other people who have, I would say, gotten accustomed to settled practice with the no parking in front of the business place, then yes. I also heard from a police officer that people would abuse the system, that they would have more than one parking and they would coordinate. When one going to lunch, they would call and say, going to lunch now, so come and take it. That is not right, because we're still looking at the traffic congestion in the city. But the whole traffic congestion, that's a whole other topic. You're talking about parking meters and where you're paying for parking at a designated place. I think the Prime Minister said one day all of us must take bus. That's not a bad idea, but all of us must take bus. All of us. The Prime Minister must be on a bus, even if it's he and his wife and his children alone. If it's fufu not around, shake her leg or somebody. All of us, let's take bus that day. Especially if you don't have children. I mean, if you have a little baby to bring question. Although it can still happen, because back in the days, people were bringing their children to daycare without owning a vehicle. So the bus thing was, while it came out as a joke, I wonder if that's not something that we can really consider. Just take bus for the day. You won't die, and let us see how the city would look like. Nobody come with a private vehicle, just bus service. Anyway, folks, Saturday, La Veille, number 24. Check me out at the quarterfinals. Okay? Bless.